Take a look at the grid for the Japanese Grand Prix. Once again, we see an incredibly close qualifying with the two Mercedes on the front row, separated by 1,000th of a second. Nico Rosberg came out on top of the Mercedes fight, with the disappointed Hamilton making do with second. Third place was occupied by Sebastian Vettel, with the two Williams of Massa and Bottas line astern in 4th and 5th. Romain Grosjean once again qualified well by taking 6th, with the first of the two Force Indias of Perez in 7th. Marcus Ericsson surprised the F1 world by taking an astonishing 8th, with Hülkenberg and Nasser rounding out the top 10. Are the Saubers able to keep their top 10 position throughout the race, and who will win the Mercedes battle off the start tomorrow? Next up, it's the Japanese Grand Prix.
What's going on, guys? Aarava here. Welcome back to my F1 Ultra Mod Trimmer. We're back with episode number 15 today for the Japanese Grand Prix. Now, last time out we had a very disappointing end to the Grand Prix. Obviously, we did a little interview with Sky Sports, and I talked about that we need to come back fighting, me and Sebastian both, and we are ready for that today. Obviously, I'm starting from P20 as usual in this series, but I'm raring to go. The strategy is on point. We've got 3 option tyres and the primes right at the end. I'm feeling confident here for Japan. The setup is feeling good in practice, so we are ready to just dive straight in here for the Japanese Grand Prix, the 15th round. Can I come back at Nico Rosberg in the championship? Let's find out today. We go to the grid for the Japanese Grand Prix. Right, so here we are as usual in P20 in this series, revving up towards 5 red lights for this 100% race, Japanese Grand Prix. 53 laps ahead of us, 5 red lights, and we are off, and a very long straight to turn 1, so have to watch out for where we go. Also a very tight section into that right-hander, so let's take it very cautiously here, maybe just try and overtake the Manor-cars and maybe one of the McLarens there of Jensen Button, but there's a lot of dust coming off that corner there, and see all the cars are packing through. We've overtaken both Manors there, and then we go through to the S section where you don't really brake, you just kind of let the car roll through, but as you can see, the AI are having some difficulty kind of getting through with each other. They're having to kind of brake check each other, which means I'm having to stop quite slowly on some of these apexes. Kvyat goes slow there. Can we get him around the outside? Yes, we can. We're up into P17 now, right behind Jensen Button, our fellow countryman. And now we're going to cut later on onto lap 1, through down to the hairpin. Can we make a move down the inside? I wonder. He's going to get caught napping right behind Maldonado. We dive it down the inside, going side by side. We get a bit of loose rear end there on the exit of the corner. We don't get the traction we want, and that means Kvyat will actually come back at us. And he actually even pushes us wide a little bit there onto the grass. I had to kind of go onto the grass because I didn't really know where his car was, so I just kind of gave him the room necessary. But now we're still behind Jensen Button. I wonder if we can maybe get him on the back straight. Obviously the McLaren Honda not too far, so we should be able to get him even with without DRS, and also through to 130R. The AI, I feel like on this game on 130R, they don't go as full pelt as I would maybe like, or as everyone would like, so we could try and make a move through here eventually in the race later on for a few moves. But can we make a move down the inside towards the chicane here, the very famous chicane? 2 McLaren drivers battling, and I battle through to 1 McLaren driver, and we've overtaken him for 16th place, and thankfully that hasn't ended up like any of Ayrton Senna's races there at that chicane. So now we're on to lap 2 in 16th place, right behind Pastor Maldonado. Now, we haven't actually had too many incidents with Pastor this season so far, so hopefully that will continue. Come on, Pastor, can we try and overtake you? Can you please give us the room here? We're going down the inside into Degner 1, now towards Degner 2, still side by side with Pastor Maldonado. Hit the apex quite well, squeeze him out, hang him out to dry, and we are up into 15th place. Pastor Maldonado giving us some great room there, and that was actually some really nice side-by-side action. So now right behind Daniel Ricciardo. So both Red Bulls really struggling so far. This season they haven't been up to scratch so far, so the Renault engine has really been hurting them quite a bit, and I'm quite thankful that we have the Ferrari engine in the back. And now through 130R, he gets squeezed out by Carlos Sainz as he tried to make a move there, and that's what I was sort of talking about right before, that the AI, when they try to make a move on each other, they seem to kind of slow down to 130R if they can't make the move. So that was quite an easy move, maybe not what we want to see, but hey ho, we can't really do too much about that. But we are now going to try and overtake Carlos Sainz without DRS, actually. We didn't get DRS on him because it's enabled this lap only on lap 3, but we've overtaken him anyway with that Ferrari power. We got right past him, back onto the racing line, up into 13th place. At the moment, Lewis Hamilton, I think that is in first place. I'm guessing Rosberg in second. I hope my teammate Vettel is in third there, chasing him down, but he set another fast lap the Grand Prix. But now into lap 4, we're chasing down the second Toro Rosso, Max Verstappen. Can we try and overtake him into turn 1? No, not yet, but we have a little bit of a look down the inside. We have made that move. We did tap him a little bit, but he kind of broke kind of in the middle of the corner almost. So I kind of got lost words there. He kind of broke in the middle of the corner, and then for some reason just didn't continue on with the momentum he had. So I kind of just went down the inside and kind of thought, well, I'm not going to get held up by him. So, you know, we're up into 12th place. Bit of an easy move there again, but now we're up in 12th, and now we're going to try and take on the Brazilian in the Sauber, the man who's been a wonder this season, Nasa. He's got so many points this season for so many brilliant positions, but right now in Japan, you can see maybe the Sauber team, obviously they're strapped for cash. Maybe their developments haven't been that great because he's down here in 11th place compared to the lofty heights of 3rd place that was in the first race. But we've gone down the inside anyway. Bang tyres a little bit there on the right-hand side of the car, but we have made that move. We hung out to dry on the exit, and we're up into 11th place. 1 place off points, and it's up to this man, Fernando Alonso, in the McLaren, and this should be pretty damn easy. There you go. Bish, bash, bosh, Bob's your uncle, and we're up into 10th place. So we've got points now in the Japanese Grand Prix. Alonso really didn't put up much of a fight. He's probably screaming at this point, Jiputo engine, probably down the straight. So I can just hear him now in that team radio transmission, correct. But now we're into 10th place. We're now chasing down Nico Hulkenberg in 9th place. We've got Rosberg setting a fast lap of the Grand Prix, so we've got to get a move on here. If we want to try and catch these Mercedes guys to try and overhaul them in the constructors. But look at the absolute speed Hulkenberg has down that straight. Absolute bullet there in the Mercedes-powered Force India. So we have to watch out for him. We're going to have to hang back here through the S section. Maybe get him in the S section, because I do have the superior downforce to the Force India. Maybe not straight line speed, but downforce definitely. So let's see if we can try and make a move. We've got really good momentum here. We've got a pretty good racing line. So can we hang it around, switch racing lines here with him? Maybe go down the inside of this left-hander. No, looks like he's going to have the pace on us. We're going to have to maybe stick behind through the Degner section and just hold on to that hairpin where we've made quite a few moves so far in this Grand Prix. Really closing up to him right now. Literally touching his gearbox there with our nose. And now can we try and make a move down the inside to the hairpin? We make it stick into second gear. Hit the apex. He's already behind us, and we're up into 9th place. That is an awesome move. Really nice done, and we're up into 9th place. And now we're chasing down the Sauber man, Marcus Ericsson. There's been a bit of a kerfuffle here in the chicane, though, as Ericsson is right behind Grosjean, and another car there, Perez. The 3 cars going very close together. I think there's been a bit of a contact there in the chicane. We got a little bit wide, but Ericsson! Oh my... Ericsson, what the fuck are you doing? And Ericsson is steaming away. He's out the Grand Prix. His engine's blown up or something. And I've got a puncher and a front wing. What the fuck was he doing? He literally just took us out there. He just T-boned us. We're going to have to look at the replay here. You can see, obviously, Ericsson is being a bit startled by Grosjean and Perez going side by side. I go a little bit wide here, but I come back on track. Ericsson's got the move, and look at this. What is that? He just starts turning towards me. I wasn't even turning into him. He had plenty of space on his right-hand side, and he just smashes straight into me. I literally have no idea what that was. I don't know what's going through on his mind, and I really hope he gets a penalty for that. So, that's brilliant. So now we have to go a whole lap. Oh, okay, bit of saving grace. I was going to say we have to go a whole lap without a front wing and a puncher there. That means we're going to drop down to last, but we do have a safety car deployed right now. So this could help us and kind of cushion the blow here, because by the time we come back in the pits, hopefully we'll have 1 lap left to try and catch back up to the end of the safety car. So we're in after that lap. It's been a very long lap, I'm going to tell you that, and we're coming to the pits finally. We're going to the prime tires now, because, you know, we can just go longer into the race, really, and I can just see what we can do, basically. It gives us a bit more strategic flexibility, if you will. So we're in onto the prime tires. Safety car is out right now. We're down in last place, 19th place. Obviously, Ericsson just went out, Pikey, but we're into 19th place, so we're going to have to, well, suck it up and see what happens here. We're going to have to really push hard and see what goes on, but we're going to obviously have to get to the back of that train first and then see what we can do on the restart of the safety car. So we're going to cut later on to the Grand Prix now. End of lap 11 through towards 130R, going very slow though, 56 miles per hour, because the safety car is coming in this lap. You can see the entire train, we caught the train back up, so this is actually not too bad. This is pretty much like the race has been neutralized. I've been put back to last place. It's pretty much like we're doing a restart on the race, but at lap 11, and we're doing a rolling start almost. So it really isn't that bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse. So we're on the restart now. The green flag has gone. Can we try and overtake these Manor cars? Both Manors there in 18th place and in 17th place respectively. So can we try and overtake Stevens here? This will be a pretty damn easy move. I think I'll be surprised if it wasn't. And we've got him for 18th place, and now we can see his teammate there. Can we try and get him into the S section? It's going to be tough because he is going to probably brake check us quite a bit. Obviously, the Manor, not great downforce, so can we just try and get it through? No, Rossi really blocking us here. Can we try hang around the outside maybe as he goes very slow? We go right around the outside, and we've got him there for 17th place. He was on the option tires as well, so just showing you the downforce levels between the Manor and the Ferrari car. So now, onto the end of lap 12, through the spoon corner. Can we try and size up? Danica Fiat, we've overtaken him once in this Grand Prix already, and that was pretty damn easy. So can we make it another easy move towards 130R? Come on, let's see that Ferrari power here on the hard tyres. We're gaining a little bit. Obviously, no DRS down this back straight because of 130R. We set a purple sector there. There's some cars up ahead, and Fiat, oh my god, he overtook Verstappen there. I overtook him as well, and now we're going to overtake the man himself down the inside of the chicane. We've got no time to shilly-shally, if that's a word. I think I've heard that expression before. But, yeah, we've overtaken him. But, oh my god, he made an absolute ballsy move there on Verstappen. He was so close. He could have easily smashed through and hit Verstappen, but he made a great move there. But now, we're up into 7th place. Look at that. Look how that has turned out for us. Everyone is in the pits. No one made a pit stop for the safety car. That is the golden rule of a safety car. You get a free pit stop if you're in the right position on circuit when the safety car comes out. And no one used it apart from me. So we got a free pit stop. I overtook Button just then. And now we're in 6th place. We're coming through the final corner. And can you see what's coming up, guys? I hope you can. Because look in the bottom left. The mini-map. We're coming through with DRS. And that is a P1. In the Japanese Grand Prix. That is absolute stunner. I haven't said that in a while, but that is an absolute stunner. We're in 1st place. That safety car has literally turned our race around like that. Literally, we thought we were out and dry. We thought, oh my god, my day can't get any worse. And then the safety car came out, and we have been given a blessing in disguise. That safety car has helped us get 1st place completely, because every car did not make a free pit stop apart from me. So that is absolutely whirly. The luck has finally come our way. For so much bad luck we've got in Singapore, in the other races before us, the German Grand Prix and whatnot, this is finally the luck that we sort of deserve after so much bad luck, and it is coming towards us. But we still have to do some work. As you can see, Rosberg right behind us on lap 21. Can we defend into turn 1? Yes, we can, down the inside. But remember, they're on option tyres. Both Rosberg and Hamilton right behind me on option tyres. I'm on prime tyres, and I'm going till at least around lap 35, I would think. So I really need to stretch these out. But Rosberg and Hamilton are going to pit around lap 24, I'd guess, or lap 25 actually, because they haven't pit yet. So they are really on the back of me. Rossi going a little bit slowly. Come on, man, get out of the way. We're going to go through the final corner. Is Rosberg going to go to the pits? No, Hamilton goes into the pits, but I go around the outside of Rossi. Rosberg continues with me. He's got DRS. I've got DRS. Hamilton is in the pits right now, so he's going to try and get an undercut. But is Rosberg going to try and make a move round the outside into turn 1? We both got DRS, but I just about get it on the inside onto the apex, but we've gone a little bit wide. Rosberg, is he going to come back at us? There he is on the right-hand side in our mirrors, but we just about squeezed him out into the S section, and that is a very crucial squeezing out down to standard mix from Rich to try and save some fuel for later on in the race. Onto lap 29, and Hamilton and Rosberg have both made their pit stops now. Rosberg actually came in that lap on lap 25. So now on lap 30, I've got about 5 laps till my pit stop, give or take. Hamilton is now in 2nd place, so he actually worked the undercut quite well on his teammate Rosberg, so that's wonderful for me, because remember, Rosberg's my rival, not Hamilton, so I'd rather have Hamilton finish in 2nd, so that's great for us. We've got about a pit stop in hand right now. We're going to make one more pit stop for this Grand Prix for the option tyre, so we're converting from a 3-stop to a 2-stop here, and that is going to be hopefully the thing that gets us for the race. But we're down for the option tyres, you can see right now as I go on the little menu there. We go through to lap 38, so we stretched it even more than I thought we would, and we're into the pits now. So Hamilton and Rosberg, I have no idea where they are. I think Hamilton might get us here, but we're going to have to see what happens, and I think they are definitely making another pit stop. So we are in the driving seat. We're on the driving seat. As I said, the safety car really did help us, and I think I look up to the skies. The F1 gods have definitely blessed us here today with this race. I know, hashtag blessed there for this one. But yeah, we're down to second place. Rosberg's through to first. Hamilton just made his pit stop with me, so I think Rosberg should be coming in at least in the next lap or two. So I don't think we have to worry about that. Rosberg sets a fast up the Grand Prix. But we'll let him have it. We'll let him have it because it's not going to be any use. Because I think he's going to make a pit stop soon, and then we will get eventually into first place. You know, we had great pace on the prime tires eventually. As I said, it takes a while to heat those tires up. They're pretty disgusting tires, so it took us a while actually until after the Mercs pit for us to heat the tires up and really start to get the lap times out of them. But now on the option tires, lap 39 on the out lap here at the end of lap 39, we've been pushing real hard here, and there is Rosberg in the pits, and this should be a very easy move into first place. Very strategic move. There we go. Into first place. This race has been won and lost on strategy here between me and the two Mercedes drivers. I don't know where Vettel is. That's a bit alarming there. I have a feeling that he's going to maybe be out of the points. We'll have to see about that, unfortunately for Sebastian. But we are coming through, guys. Lap 53, absolute strategic masterclass. All the luck came our way with the safety car. We have won the Japanese Grand Prix. Get the fuck in there. That is absolutely awesome. That is absolutely awesome. We've got the points back, and we're closing up on Nico Rosberg in the championship. It's going to be very, very close to him in the Drivers' Championship. But there we go. 25 points in the bag. Rosberg 18. Hamilton with 15. Vettel out the points. Disappointing, disappointing. He really has had some horrid luck. I said in the Singapore interview, it's just not been his season so far, really. He's had a lot of bad luck, and that's really a shame, because if we look back to Season 2 when we were both in Red Bull, we were so competitive against each other. It's just a shame we can't have the same sort of thing right now. Hopefully that will change in the next last few races so he can get some kind of redemption. But there we go. We are 3 points behind Nico Rosberg in the championship. It's all very, very tense and all very, very close. Hamilton now in third. He's getting the points momentum back. Massa has overtaken Vettel in the championship, so here's hoping Vettel can come back at him and try and get that 4th place. And the constructors, as you can see, Mercedes leading the way. I'm a one kind of man fighter there for Ferrari, so I'll do my best. But guys, if you have enjoyed that video, smash that like button, guys. That's awesome. We could try and get over 1,000 likes. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of that race. Subscribe if you're new around here for weekly videos just like this. I'm Aarava. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.